good fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds. A little short of the 10. Big gain. 14 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down. From the red zone now. He's on the move. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21.
Let's go, boys! Hey!
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
In it to win it!
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Looking to throw here. Shake off that previous INT. And down goes. The Eagles got him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Taking a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't go backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. Had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. It's the Falcons. Backed up considerably here on second down. Another try following the sack.
Complete!
Tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
What a great fight from those blockers to keep buying him time in the pocket to find a throw. You wish that effort could have been rewarded with a completion.
Finds a seam down the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first.
This is our last chance!
As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. They're going for this. He's got it to his running back. It'll be the first and more. Keeps it moving. Powering across for the touchdown. The Falcons chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Younghoe Koo on for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. Falcons get it to a 13-point game. Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Starts out with a first and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up the play action, and it keeps that defense honest. receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
First down throwing for Harris. To his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball on the 45, first and 10. Slot man in motion left. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Intended forward, but won't get beyond the line. Stopped by Grady Jarrett. Pollard no gain on that run, and they face second and 10. Hurts now from the gun. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This one from an even 40 yards out. The kick by Hopkins is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. Finds some space, he's past the 30. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. One last play before the break. One final shot before halftime. He's got time here, and he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the third quarter. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. He slides down with enough to pick up that first. 16 on the pickup. And that's a Philadelphia first down. They put a receiver in motion here left. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on first and 10. You've got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation, a chance to stack them up for second and long.
Here's second and 14. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be dragged down. It looks like at that 37-yard line.
Well, we saw those guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if you wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 20. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Barkley on the shoulder handoff. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. All right, here we go, 2nd down. Quick to the left, it's caught. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catch. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your clearance space. Your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Barkley runs it in for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles make it a 24-point ball game.
I made the play.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returnable from the 1. And a decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Win it.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And they pick him up again. Matthews Lewis seen. And the Eagles will take over along the midfield strike after the interception and return. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. He's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. From the 39. It's in the hands of Barkley. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. They give to Barkley, left side. Still has room inside the 15. And finally he's down at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's tackled for a short gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Looking for his wide receiver there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here he is on 3rd and long. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being worst case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just let those plays in front.
And they get to him on 4th down. Gets a sack and a turnover on down.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
They're on the Barkley. And he can only get a low yard. Took a couple of guys to hold him down mid-line. 2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Try again with Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him around 3 yards, and it sets him up with 3rd and goal from the 2.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
63.
Hurts now on 3rd and goal. Pressure drives them backwards. So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. The kick by Hopkins is good. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Return starts on the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Gets everything he has under this throw. The Falcons putting up points in a game decided. Cool with the extra points. Falcons take a ball down on that. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Eagles on the favorable end of this blowout. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense to the line for second down. Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. It's his running back. It's through, and he clears away. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Give him 3 yards, and they're just inches away on third down. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And one last huge step has been taken, partner, as they claim that George Halas Trophy as NFC champions. And now just one step and one trophy remain. 2 weeks from now, when they take the field in the Super Bowl. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say goodbye from Atlanta.